Good one there from Blake Shelton. That is God's Country. It's Better Country on 101.7 The Bull. We are into the 9 o'clock hour. Good to be with you here on this Wednesday. My name's Wyatt, and we are joined today by a couple of special guests. One we just talked to not all that long ago. That would be Jeff Poulter, who is the booking agent for the Capitol Theater, but he's joined by someone else here this morning. It'd be the executive director, for the Capitol Theater. That would be Miss Tammy McCoy joining us here this morning. Tammy, Jeff, good to have you guys here in studio today. How are you guys doing?
Doing great. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Well, the reason we brought you guys in here today is, you got a little thing going on down at the Capitol Theater, which is a really cool thing. And for folks who are just music lovers as a whole, yes, we're country music here at the Bull, but I know a lot of people who like country music and a little bit of rock and roll as well. And that's kind of what you guys are going to be highlighting here, as you've got a little rock and roll Hall of Fame kind of celebration concert. Jeff, kind of give us some info about this concert here.
Well, it's been an annual event. Diane Sanders started this several years ago, but this is going to be the first year it's been hosted by the Capitol Theater. So we're very excited about that. And really what the event is to honor the folks from Southeast Iowa that have been inducted into the Hall of Fame. And this year we'll be honoring Eddie Hart, who was inducted last year. Eddie will have his band Fretworks. And, we're on a country station, but Fretworks just does an awesome job with songs like By the Eagles.
Yep.
And then they're going to finish their set with a highlight and doing Santana music. So we're going to be getting into the rock and roll.
Yeah, I think even, country fans, I think, know who Santana is. So, of course, you got the Eagles ties there as well. And then you got some other folks that are going to be on, I think, isn't your name on the list there, sir?
It is. I was honored to be given the Spirit Award by the Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I'll get to go to Okoboji Labor Day weekend. And, what an honor. I've been a fan of live music my whole life.
Right.
I'm not a musician, so, it's definitely a great honor to, contribute to live music in this area, be a part of the Capitol Theater for the past 10 years, and be recognized in having my name in the Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Well, you deserve it there. You do a lot of great work there, so congratulations on that. And then there's, I believe there's another name that you're going to be celebrating.
Yeah, it's going to be very excited. We're going to close the night with the Ozone Ramblers. And, we've been trying to get the Ramblers to the theater for a lot of years, and they don't do a lot of shows anymore. And, their induction is probably long overdue. I mean, they've been around late 60s, early 70s. As a young man, to see an Ozone Ramblers concert was always a special treat. So as they come back to do a show at the Capitol, then to be honored in Okoboji, it's going to be an exciting couple of weeks for those guys.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting time for those guys, exciting time for the Capitol Theater, as we got Tammy McCoy and Jeff Poulter here from the Capitol Theater. And Tammy, we want to talk a little bit about just kind of the ties that you guys have had. You guys have been working with the Iowa Hall of Fame here, and it's been a process, but now you guys get this honor to host this concert, and it's been a few years in the works here for you guys.
It sure has, and I don't want to forget to mention Diane Sanders, who is also being inducted into the Hall of Fame for all of her hard work and efforts here. And we've been working together, and the Capitol Theater was inducted a couple years ago as a venue. So what an honor for us, and we decided that it would be appropriate for us to open a Iowa Rock and Roll Music Association Hall of Fame satellite museum right here in the Capitol. So
all right.
It's open to the public anytime our doors are open, and if you haven't checked it out, it's a fantastic exhibit. Gary Richards and Diane Sanders and Dennis Duke, I think, were the ones who mostly worked on that and putting that together, and it's really a fun thing to go check out.
Yeah, and definitely worth something. And that's open, you said, anytime that the Capitol's open, you can check that out then?
Yes, it's just right up the stairs, right as you come in the Capitol Theater side. But let me also tell you, when you come on Saturday, the Capitol is open. You can go check out that museum, but also our Nightcap Listening Lounge will be open that night as well. You can check that space out and get some drinks, and we have a drink special on Saturday called the Hall of Fame.
All right, yeah, and pretty cool little venue there, that Nightcap. If you've never been there, you definitely should check that out if you get the chance. Tammy McCoy, she's the executive director. Jeff Poulter is the booking agent for the Capitol Theater. Jeff, details for Saturday. Saturday, we've mentioned Saturday, but I don't think we've gone over the details. What are ticket prices, and when's the event taking place?
It's going to start. Music will start at 7, so doors open at 6. You can get into Nightcap, I think, beginning at 5.
Yes.
So if you want to get there real early, you can hang in Nightcap for a while. And
Nightcap's open till midnight.
Till midnight.
Okay.
So before and after the show.
Before and after. A little party before and after.
There you are.
Why not?
And I'm sure some of the musicians will be hanging out after their show. But the music, the band, Eddie Hart and his group will be kicking off at 7 o'clock promptly.
Okay.
Tickets are $25 and $35. You can get them at the box office or online at the Capitol Theater. So we're, and they're selling. There are tickets available, but they are selling fast. So if you want to get in, and we've had that issue this year where we have sold out some shows, and all of a sudden people are like, hey, can you get me some tickets? It's like they're gone. So
that's a good problem to have, though, for you guys. So where can people get those tickets then? If you can get them at the box office, or can you get them online?
You can get them online. You can go to the capitoltheater.com, and you can purchase them online. The box office is open from 2 to 5 each day.
Make sure it's burlingtoncapitoltheater.com.
Yes.
Because there are other Capitol Theaters out there.
There are.
You might get the wrong one.
You might.
Valid point.
That would not be good, because you do want to be here at the one here in Burlington and enjoy the show there. Tammy McCoy and Jeff Poulter joining us here from the Capitol Theater. Anything else you guys need to add before we let you guys go here today?
I think we're good.
We covered it. We covered everything there. Saturday starts at 7 o'clock. Do a little party beforehand, and maybe even afterwards as well. But honor some great musicians. Southeast Iowa does have some great musicians, and they'll be on full display there this Saturday night. Guys, thanks for stopping by, chatting with us, and we'll see you Saturday night. Best of luck there for you.
Thanks, Wyatt.
Absolutely, anytime, guys. But always good to have those guys in here and chat with us. Pretty fun event. If you want details, check it out. They got details for it on the Greater Burlington Partnership website. So if you want to check that out, going to be a fun time. Here's Dustin Lynch getting a little help from Jelly Roll on the Bull.